Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Friday and it's sunny again, and so, Socks is here, jumping on my lap as usual. Say hello, Socks. Nope, he immediately goes into a sulk and goes quiet again. This is really to do an unboxing of some books I got in the post yesterday, some author's copies. And I think I know, well, I do know what it is. I wonder if I can pick that box up and not dislodge this cat. What do you think? Can't even see him. There he is. What do you think, Socks? Can you go and fetch that box? No. Let me see. I think it's too heavy. You stay there. This is how you twist your back. Or how I twist my back. Okay, you sit there. I'm going to have some tea. Should we do this? Cats like cardboard boxes, but you don't, do you? You're not the kind of cat who climbs inside boxes. It'd be fun if you did. What's that? What's that? Look, what's that? Nope. Yeah. Let me see. What do you think? Is it the kind of book that cats are interested in? Oddly enough, I'm reading a long review of a book about Louis Wain, the cat artist of the Victorian era, by Catherine Hughes, called Cat World, that I'm desperate to read now that I've read the review. Lots of interesting stuff about how the cat was domesticated and how they came to be big softies who live in our houses and expect the best of everything. Yes? Anyway, back to the box. Lots of cardboard. Oh good, there's no... What's this, Socks? Want to go and play with all that? Nope. There's no cellophane to contend with. That's good. What we have instead are 20 copies. 20? Yep. Of this. Doctor Who in Wonderland. Which came out a couple of weeks ago. And there they are. Ow! He's digging his claws into my legs. I've got shorts on. 20 copies of that. They're so smart and stylish. It just looks classy. It doesn't look tacky, which I'm very glad about. It's a beautiful piece of art. Angelo Rinaldi is the artist. And he did the whole series, which are on there. This is the 6th in this Puffin Classics mashup series. I'm very proud of this. This morning I just heard that I got a lovely review from the writer, Brian Sibley. That's really lovely. He's written it for the Lewis Carroll Society, which is online. But he's somebody I've read for years and whose work I've appreciated for years. He did the 1980 Lord of the Rings radio series, which I had on cassette in a fantastic box set when I was at college and listened to every night. So he's somebody who I think a lot of creatively. I've never met him, but he also wrote a book that I've treasured for years that I'm not going to find now, am I? His book about Narnia. Also from the time I was at college. My copy is Christmas 1989. This was a magical book to have. He also adapted all of the Narnia books for Radio 4 as well, which I've got CDs of, and I really love. He He improves the books. Anyway, he gave me a lovely review of this, and I think, from what he says, as an expert, I get my Alice lore correct and my Charles Dodgson stuff correct, which is good, because I wanted it to be accurate. I did lots and lots of reading last summer about Dodgson and Alice and the whole business of Wonderland to make this as good as I could get it. So now I've got a box of 20 of them. I hope people will dash out and buy it for presents. I've heard of a bunch of people reading it in the last few weeks, which is lovely. As I say, lots of the Doctor Who tie-ins and merchandise get lots of attention and lots of publicity. For some reason, these don't. This classier end of the market doesn't get the kind of coverage that some of the others do. So anybody getting the word out there, it's greatly appreciated. Okay, I think that's it for my unboxing. I'm not going to drag out every copy of them. The thing about getting them slightly later is that the people that you want to send them to as gifts have all bought their own copies by now, which is a bit annoying. I shall have to think who I'm going to send copies to and what I'm going to do with them and who would appreciate them. I used to make the mistake years ago of giving away books all the time, and you realise that not everybody appreciates being bombarded with your stuff all the time. The novelty doesn't wear off, really, of opening a box of your books. I was just thinking that. The thing that always stayed in my head is that moment in Back to the Future where Marty's father gets his box of science fiction books that he's written. And it is always a bit like that. I did this. Oh, you can't see Socks. There he is. Say goodbye, Socks. Look in the camera. There he is. All right, I'm gonna go. See you again soon, everybody. Bye-bye.